Bad Larry.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry. Today we are reviewing Daredevil, issue number 1. This series is written by Stephanie Phillips, who has a reputation for action-packed stories, so we'll see how it goes. The artist is Lee Garbett, and to be honest, if the artwork is whack, then I generally give up on a series pretty quick, but this art is pretty good. I guess I have a high affinity for Daredevil, the comic version, of course. Maybe it's the eye thing. I like Cyclops, I like Superman, I like Daredevil. Maybe it's all in the eyes. Anywho, first off, I have no idea who this guy is at all. Is he new? I don't know. The opening explores the duality of Daredevil, the obvious two D's in his name, and obviously with Matt Murdock, the two M's. But then we get metaphysical over here. Our hero walking two paths simultaneously, one of faith and one of fire, one of forgiveness and one of blood, one who has a hand of peace and one with a striking hand, one with a mask, one without, one with no sight, and one who sees too much. Y'all know me? I love a slash page. This image is why I decided to give the series a go. How cool is this? Daredevil falling backwards from a building, aware of criminals on the run. Landing on the roof of a moving car, though? Okay, but punching through the windshield. Come on. I don't think Daredevil has that kind of strength. But let's continue. Okay. Stephanie Phillips is living up to her rep, giving us some good action. The art is wonderful, lots of movement. Daredevil is super cool here, causing the car to crash and then beating up the two criminals. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The art here, again, needs to be commended. Daredevil is drawn with perfect proportions. He's super athletic, but not too swollen. The shadows are applied perfectly, creating a wonderful immersion. One aspect of his costume that I understand but I feel is not likely is the taped hands and wrists. I guess it's an homage to his boxing and his father's boxing background. But are we supposed to believe that Daredevil here is doing this rap thing every time he goes out on the prowl? I don't know. This Matt Murdock version looks cool. I like his hairstyle and kind of short beard. I guess Matt is a law professor now. He makes a deal with an actually professor regarding some technology use in the classroom. To be honest, this part's a bit boring, but that's the point, I guess. The duality of the character. Daredevil is exciting, Matt Murdock is boring. This lady walking in is another professor, the new love interest for Matt Murdock, I'm sure. I doubt she would have these kind of tattoos working in the legal industry, but I digress. Her name is Dr. Sarah Ellison. In my opinion, I would say she was being quite rude to Matt Murdock, but some people would call it work banter. I don't know. But I do know Matt Murdock has a thing for a bit of the bad girls. We are introduced to Detective Forte. I know my Latin days means forte means strong. I don't know if that is a clue for later, but there's a dead body in the subway with the eyes missing. Again with the eyes. It's a bit on the nose for the killer to do weird eye stuff with the body in a Daredevil comic. I've watched a lot of cop shows. Usually the detective is not the direct boss of the field officer here. They usually have a different chain of command, but that's neither here nor there. We basically learn Detective Forte has a super high opinion of himself and the killer is on the loose and is freaky with the eyeballs. Matt Murdock is having a drink with an old law school buddy, and we learn that the billionaire tycoon named Harlan Vale was responsible for getting Matt Murdock this law professor's job. I don't know why that's important, but it is, I guess. Now back to the good part. We get a little man with no fear line in here. Again, very on the nose. Daredevil has uncovered a crime in progress. This is either an epic entry into the fight, or it's a chance for everyone to get a good glance at Daredevil's crotch. You take your pick. Daredevil fought two dudes earlier with no trouble. Now he's fighting two dudes again, and again, no trouble. I don't know why we had to see a flashback of his previous costumes. There's some ramblings about ghosts from the past. We've had many references to ghosts this far. It's obvious it's a clue to the mystery man in the beginning of the issue. As Daredevil heads back to his apartment, he notices the mystery man waiting for him in the darkness. Daredevil cannot sense this guy's heartbeat or a scent. Very mysterious. Does this guy know that Daredevil is Matt Murdock? Even this character's speech pattern is mysterious. It's up and down, and he's talking about Murdock. Matt Murdock's future is shown to him to be in flames, whatever that means. To be fair, this mystery guy bows down to Daredevil, saying he's just a mere messenger. Daredevil plays the old, give me the message, I'll give it to the old, what's his name? Matt Murdock? That game. I doubt the mystery man doesn't know they're the same guy. Mystery guy didn't throw the first punch. I don't know why Daredevil did. But Old Mate is fast, seemingly anticipating Daredevil's moves. He cuts Daredevil pretty badly with his weapon. It seems like it's some sort of Japanese naginata. But honestly, I don't really know what this thing is called. And then old boy kicks Daredevil out the window. This is a pretty good cliffhanger. Daredevil falling from his apartment, landing on his back, destroying the car. This guy's gonna need a chiropractor for sure after this. Here's my overall opinion of the issue, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Did you like this? Was this a banger or a stanger? Are you gonna be following the story? Hit that like button for a playa. Peace.